Okay, everyone. So I've done yesterday a couple of tests with making a chair, and today I said, you know what? I had a problem because my player is sitting down, and I need to sit down in different chairs. Different chairs are in different position, and it was a couple of problems, but today in my mind I actually solved a couple of them. So now I'm gonna test them. But I said I'm gonna make a video in this way. You're gonna see what problems I will have, and we may make together. So what I have over here, I have a player, the chair, which bunch of cubes, and I have two animation. One is sit to stand, so it's from down to up, and the other one is from up to sit. Okay. Now this animation I get it from Mixamo. You have to go over here and make sure that this is humanoid, and after you click humanoid, click apply, because otherwise it's gonna be a problem. On animation himself, go down here and make sure that you don't have it on loop, because otherwise it's gonna sit down again and again and again, unless you want to make an animation after he's sitting down, and we're gonna reach even to that, to repeat himself. But until then, we have our two animation and we set it down. Okay, we have the chair, we have the player. One we're gonna delete it because we don't need that. The material is the one on the chair. So what we need over here, I have a canvas, which is over there. I don't know, over there. Okay, because I've done a test first, see something. Okay. So what I want with this, I took it from a combat example scene, the one where we pick up the grenades, because I don't have now time to make stuff. But this stuff over here to show me whenever I get close by the chair. Okay, so let's make a trigger now over here. Game creator, game creator trigger, and we're gonna call this sit down. Actually, show canvas. First, we want to show canvas. Okay, show canvas, and this one is gonna be on player object, on player enter. When player is gonna get on it, as for you to see it, it's over there. We will bring it here. Now, for you to understand how this is, because it's an empty object, in it, I will bring something else. I will bring a mesh renderer and a mesh filter. Mesh filter. And the mesh filter will be cube. And mesh render, we have a material. Just for now, we're gonna put this. Oh, actually it needs, wait, it needs a mesh render and a cube mesh filter. What the hell? Okay, cube. We have too many cubes now. Plugins. This one. I'm gonna copy that one. I'm gonna copy the one on the copy component and okay. This is not important, but just to show you what I mean. Okay. So when the player is gonna get inside this cube, because we have the sphere collider on triggered, we will trigger an action or whatever we need. Okay, now we don't need it like to be so big, so we're gonna just make it a little bit more small, get trigger like when we are nearby here, and actually it's gonna be 0.5 or 0.5 or 0.5 probably. Yeah, probably only over here, so let's make it more professional, huh? 0.5. And this one, actually this one 0.5 a little bit too much. Something 0.3 probably. Or here you'll have to play a little bit to see how the detection is. But I'm gonna leave mine like this, okay? Pretty happy with it. Why I'm working so much on the show canvas, you'll see after. Now I don't need anymore the cube mesh filter. I need the mesh renderer. We need an action now. So let's bring an action. And what this action needs to do is to show me this canvas. So it needs to set active this canvas. Okay. Now this canvas, we're gonna put it inside the chair. In this way we are sure that is there, and we have to turn it off because it has to turn it on now. Okay. This trigger is gonna be on player enter, but also we need a trigger on player exit. So we will do another trigger, game creator trigger. This it will be hide canvas. Now even this one we can actually make them in inside the cube, but for now we leave it here. Okay, now hide canvas is gonna be on object on player exit, and it will bring an action. We drag the action here, and it's gonna be set active this canvas, set inactive. This one, did I drag it? No, drag even this one. Okay, let's test these things to see if it's working until now. Okay, I'm gonna do a lot of tests step by step. Let's hope that Unity doesn't crash. Today is crashing me like many times. I've just done an update and I don't know what is going on. So as I said, I go over here, it show me, I go out and it doesn't show me. Why is that? Canvas. Pretty odd. Oh yeah, sure. Because show and hide, the hide it's over there. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna duplicate this, Control D in this way, and I'm gonna call it hide canvas. Now this one we need to do it like this. This is why it's better to do step-by-step test, because if something doesn't work, then it's kind of hard to know where you actually mess up. You have to take all the triggers and actions. So if you're following this tutorial, try to do more tests step by step, because it's something that doesn't work, you have to be there. Otherwise, you're gonna say, "Oh, this thing it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why is it not working now?" Canvas. Going on now. Why is it working now? Let's see. Show, hide. They are both here. On player exit. See, this is another thing. Okay, on player exit. Doing test again. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of text. Pretty strange that it's giving me all these red arrows today. Okay, and out and in. So it's working until now. I'm gonna do one thing fast because I see that something is going on with Unity. Is glitching to close and turn back on again. Sometimes it's solving the problem like this. Okay, so we're back here. So we have our on-off trigger. Now, what we want when it's showing the canvas, if we press E key to actually sit down. So we're gonna do that action on the player himself. So we do game creator, trigger, and this it will be sit down. And when we press down the key, we said E for elephant, if we found it. We want to create an action. Make sure that you drag the action all the times. It can be very tricky. We want over here to create a state. And let's go on the state, character state, change state. Okay. Now let's go back to down over here. We will create a state. Create game creator. Character simple state. Now this state over here, we will call it sit down state. And on sit down state, we have to bring the animation, which is stand to sit. And we is this one, Mixamo. And we drag it here. If you find animation, they are not all packed up like this one. This one is packed up because it's having a couple of configuration based on some avatars. If you don't know what is it, well, I'm not gonna stay now to explain everything, but otherwise you're gonna have only one type of animation, like something like this icon, this icon over here. Okay, go back. So we have the animation, we have the sit down state. Now we go on the sit down trigger and we bring the sit down state over here. Let's see if that thing is working. We're doing test. I go over here and I press A key, and as we can see, we sit down. But the problem is that we can go around and we cannot go up in the back in the normal state. Oh, we have a couple of problems. First, we don't need to control the player when we're sitting down. So let's bring that character change property. It's controllable, no. So we cannot move anymore from that. Now the other problem that we have, it's coming back from that state. We have even the problem of the position, but let's take it step by step. Let's go from that position to stand up. So we create another trigger. This one we can call it stand. And the stand up change trigger, we will put this on the W key probably because everyone is pressing the W key. This one is going to be a little bit tricky. Key down W, put an action, add an action, drag the action, and the state character state, and we have to create another state for stand up. So create game creator character simple state, and this one we will call it stand up state and state. And the same like over here, we have stand to sit, sit to stand. We go over here, we take the animation, we drag it up here. So now we have a stand up animation, stand state, stand up state, drag it here. And let's test it. Let me save it as I'm gonna get angry if it's crashing again and I'm not. So now, as you can see, each time I press W, it's gonna do like this, stand up, okay? But let's test first. Oh shit, this thing, okay. I'm gonna press E key, it's sitting down, I press W key, and it's sitting up, okay. Besides that stupid animation, which I don't really like it, pretty odd that is doing that. Let me check a little bit, sit to stand, if everything here is going okay. So it's not in loop. Is this on rig on humanoid? Yes, sit to stand. Okay, I might these two problems over here. Check. I don't think he likes that too much. I'm gonna press E key first and then W key. Sometimes. You know what? We're gonna leave it like this for now. Let's see if I can solve it somewhere else, somehow else. I'm gonna go on the stand up. No, do revert. I'm gonna go on a stand up and I will do, after it's standing up, I will do another state which is gonna reset. So character state again, but instead of change here, we're gonna put reset. Let's see now. This should actually reset back to the state of his controller, animator controller. I'm gonna press E key, sit down, W key, go up. Okay, but now the problem rests that I cannot move. Okay, and this is another problem because we have to disable the stand up because otherwise it's gonna stay always active. So we just go here on, we are on the stand up, okay? Let's do this a little bit. This we have to set active this stand up over here. We have to disable it after we stand up. The problem is that after we stand up is going to get rest disabled. So we have to actually have a way to enable it each time after, because otherwise we're not going to stand up anymore. So we go in the sit down and like this. We're going to activate it from here. Let's repeat. We sit down and we activate the stand up. The stand up, it should be turned off from the start of the game. We stand down. When we stand down, this one is going to get activated. We stand up, it's getting deactivated. Get it? Let's see it in life. 20 minutes and we then done not even a half of the stuff. So look over here at the stand up, sit down. So I'm gonna press E key. It got activated, W key, and now we still cannot walk. That's because we didn't activate the fact that when we sit down, we said that the player is no more controllable. Otherwise, he was sliding left and right in that position. So when we stand up, before we deactivate this, we make the character back again controllable. Character change property, and we have to drag it above this, okay, before it's getting deactivated, and we have to make it controllable. Testing. Now let's see, we are pressing a key, W key, and now we can go yahoo. Okay, until here we are. The problem that we have now is that we want to sit down only when we are nearby the chair, not when we are like this in pure air. So how we do this? Well, we activate the sit down with the show canvas. The show canvas has got a trigger and it has to show us the trigger. We will do here set active, and guess what? We're gonna activate this. Now, the problem is that this is gonna get activated when it's showing us the canvas, but maybe we don't want to sit down. Maybe we pass nearby the chair and then it's resting activated, which means that when we have here hiding the canvas set active, we have to disable it, okay, to not be any more active. Let's see, let's test until here to see if everything is working, because actually we forgot one thing. We forgot to turn it off. So even this one have to be turned off from the start. Here it is. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So I want to sit down, I cannot. Okay, perfect. I go here, it's getting activating. Press E key, I sit down, and then I press left and right, I cannot do anything. Backwards, nothing. I press W key, and everything is getting deactivating, and yoo-hoo! Okay. The problem now is the position of the player, okay, because we don't want to sit like in the front of the, like that. So how we do that? We have to actually change, while we're sitting down, the position of the player based on something. So one trick that I can say to you, we can use the show canvas for not creating another empty object, because this is why I put the show canvas over here at this position. Here you have to actually play it a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. If I would put the show canvas inside the chair, it's gonna change the position. For doing this, I need to put the chair at the 0 position. Let's see if I got right this. I might got wrong, but you know. So the show canvas have to go inside the chair, and even the height canvas. So now this I'm gonna get it like 0, 0, and 0, 0. And this one the same is gonna be 0, 0, 0. Now what I want here while I'm at 0 point map, I want only the show canvas and the height canvas to place it again something like this. Even the height canvas. Why we're doing at 0, 0, 0? I'm not gonna stay to explain, but it's about the position in the parent. When it's in the world, it's different. When it's in the when it's in the at 0, it's different. Anyway, so we have everything at 0 over there. Now we can change. I'm not pretty sure that this is gonna work, but let's test it. What I want is to make the player to rotate towards the show canvas. The problem here is that the show canvas probably needs to have a collider, you know. I will see about that. Let's see if it's working first. So in sit down, I'm gonna say character direction gonna be player. We can put even invoker on target, and target it would be on if it transform on show canvas. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's see first if it's working. But this has to be before all this stuff. Have to be first this position. Okay. So we are over here, sit down, and voila. Now I don't like the head position over there, but that we're gonna solve it after. The point is that we got what we wanted. Okay. What is the problem that we have now? I think if I duplicate this chair, let's see, and I put it in another position, in another rotation, it's gonna create me a little bit of problems. Okay, I go like this, and see if I can put myself even another position, because on our game we don't have all the chairs in the same position. See, okay, this one is working. Wow, this one is working, even the head. Why this one is not working? This one is like up there. What is seeing? What is going on? Is activating here? Is activating something? Why on this one doesn't do that? See, here I've done something because I can't actually move around. What is it? Is the transform target? Okay. Is another thing. So when we actually get nearby the chair, we're changing the target direction. So on sit down, This I think is better to put it on show canvas, not on sit down. Now actually it's okay like that, but on hide canvas, we will do character, change direction to movement direction. Now since we have done a duplicate of this, we will do it here too. Better to have reverbs. Okay, test. I'm not sure why it's doing that thing with the head. Kind of weird. Okay, I don't like that, the fact that it's watching around sky. This is how it's supposed to be. Well, we can do something about this one, but I don't like to make it like every chair to stay to configure it. Like we can go over here and let me see. We can go on the first chair, right? We can go and sit down and say on the canvas how he has to say to sit. But it's kind of weird. And I will have many triggers for it. For all this is gonna be only for the chair. Then I'm gonna have one for I don't know what. I don't really like this transform. I'm gonna make it a list of variable. It's gonna be a little bit more to work. Let's see. Game creator variables, list of variables. Okay. Now list of variables. This is gonna be list of chairs. Nearby. I know why. Now it's gonna disappear that thing. Okay. Game creator variable list of chairs nearby. And on show canvas, no, on sit down, we want to go on a list of variable target. And the target, it will be this list of chairs. Okay. Now, how we put chairs in the list of chairs? How we put the chairs in the list of chairs? We're not gonna put the chairs because otherwise it's gonna look at the chairs. What I mean, I can create over here a tag. You see chair, and I can say on sit down to get the first one that is gonna be here, but we have to actually trigger that. So for trigger that, we can do it when it's showing the canvas. When it's showing the canvas, bring an action called nearest with tag. Nearest with tag, gonna be a list. I'm gonna save it here. It's gonna store it here, and we're gonna save all the chairs that are around the player, but not so far, like only like 1 foot maybe, and it's gonna be with the tag chair. Now we will need to actually even clear this list, because otherwise it's gonna get the first one, okay? And this list is gonna get like too much, too big. It's gonna store all the chairs that we actually sit on. So we're gonna clean this when we stand up. Over here, before we actually and say clear list variables, and we're gonna clear this list and we're gonna stand up, but we have to put this behind the set inactive, because otherwise it's gonna get disactive this and the last action is not gonna happen. And let's see that we have to see if this list over here is getting the chairs. I mean this chair, because only in this one I put with tag. Problem is that it's gonna get the position of that chair and I'm gonna sit like very weird. Here it is. And I don't know why, but this one actually worked. It's not supposed to work. No, 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 no. Don't make me get angry now. This one is working because it's got something to do with the position of the chair. But here, let's test it a little bit more. Let's test this chair in other position like this. We have to test in all the positions. So let's go over here and I'm gonna be in the front of the chair. And here it is. I got you. Now, that was weird. Even the first chair, since we got it, let me put it like this. Okay. And let's test to see. It's not gonna stay well because that was like a stupid position. Get it, I don't know from where, from the list. The list should be somewhere around here. Okay. I think it's somewhere over there, the list, just facing the list. So how we do that? We're not gonna face the chair because the chair is with a tag, okay? No, it's not even tagged now. What? Which one do I tag it? Did I actually have something on the list, or I was in the play mode when I actually tagged the chair? Let's see the list over here. Is getting anything? Getting something? Sit down. Oh my god, that's why. Okay. I put a tag on this one. A bit me, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah. Not gonna work neither like this. So let's go here. Okay, not on the chair. Let's see, we got the chair, okay, on the list. Gonna sit down, and you see I'm facing the chair, which we don't need to face the chair. But what we need to face, you remember the show canvas over here? If I'm gonna be between the show canvas and the chair, I'm gonna face this stuff. So instead of naming the chair, I'm gonna name, you can put another name here. You can put the face of, or positioning, transforming, whatever. Just have a tag. Okay, let's test down. I click on the list. I'm see if getting the list. Yes, I get something. Getting here, and phew, it's facing something, but I don't know. You know why it's facing up? Because of the position of the canvas. So it's not working how I want it. I'm gonna test the author chair too, but it's gonna be the same results probably. Here. Now we can adjust that a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But I don't like this inky stuff that they are not clean. No, 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 so it's not working. Over here I have the show canvas. On my list I have no. and get the list. You know why it doesn't get the list? Because on this show canvas, we didn't say to call gather nearby. I'm gonna put that one too. Okay, let's test. Testing. Yep. So it says watching somewhere weird like you above over there. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna do it first with the first chair. So what time I will do here is not I really like it, but you know I'm gonna drag this all out. So it's out of the chair now. Here, the position have changed now because it's in the world. Is not anymore a child of the parent. I might say that this is not a real solution, but what we can do is put the chair inside the canvas in such a way that it will be yeah, that's a better idea. Wait, we can create an empty, and this one we can call the chair, the throne chair. I don't know, the throne, like in the movie. Okay, we're gonna drag this inside. No. Before we do this, wait, I done a stupid thing. Don't do it like me. I'm gonna do it like this. Control Z. So we create a throne, but the throne we want it to be here. Where was the canvas? I remember correctly. Maybe a little bit more down. Because otherwise he's gonna be with his face like very far away. Actually, we can put it even much more forward. In this way, we are sure that we're actually facing it. And now we drag the chair in inside the throne. So the chair is a throne child. And I hope that this is gonna work, because otherwise it's gonna be a mess. Is that it's changing the position. But let's see if it's working. For the try. If not, there are other ways. It's just for not making the hierarchy with thousands of objects. Nope, not working. Here we can actually work with something else. Let's see if I'm got right with this. I'm gonna create an empty object inside. And this one, I'm not gonna name it in any way. I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm gonna get the tag from this tag, and I'm gonna put this like chair. Now I'm gonna go back in the game. I'm gonna put the player to be up. Okay. What I want here to go in the scene, where is this is all the throne, and let's see if this actually works. Not I really like it, like idea, but it's working. Not a real pro Unity. Yeah, it is watching somewhere over there. See if we can actually play with it. It needs to be down more and like this. probably. Okay, let's see. Still down. Hmm. Okay, let me test. We cannot do it with the child. We already test that. I don't remember now how was the thing with the child thing. That one thing that we can do is actually create a target this way, face. So practically he will do that way. Still watching that. Why? Where is my list? Let's show canvas. What? Oh my god. Are you joking with me now? There is anything else here that is tagged with show cam with share word. This is why I had these anomalies sometimes. Now I'm gonna cancel for a little bit this share, because otherwise I'm gonna get like, I'm already tired, so I'm not want to have all these anomalies. For this it should work as, let me see, where is my list here? Oh, I got null, and it's not gonna work because this face is need collider. We're gonna give him a box collider. We like more the sphere one. Sphere collider. And we're gonna put its trigger, otherwise we're gonna have problems. See, we don't put this trigger, we're gonna bounce our head on something invisible in the game. Now, why is doing that? Where is the list of the this way face? Okay, why are you doing it over there? Hmm. This is odd now. But you know what? I'm gonna play with this inside the chair actually. Is like the first idea that I wanted. Let's put it inside the chair, which is something that it is gonna be more weird probably. I want to make sure that there is nothing else with the tag chair besides this. Okay, let's see here. Aim, aim, video in, and let's see if this is gonna work. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna place it like this. Okay, now let's see, we're gonna copy properties. We need only the position. Go here, paste again. This is working for this chair, then we rotate the chair. Everything is working, we make a prefab, we're making thousands of chairs, okay? So we got at least the head problem, but I don't like the like doesn't position it right over there, and that's because I think I have it a little bit. This one I have it like this, so I have to put it from 0 0.0 to 2. This way I'm very sure that I'm not gonna have problems. Zoom, test again. Oh, that's much better. Even if I don't like that he put it himself like in a in the side of the chair, not in the middle, but probably it's because I was not okay. I cannot go back and left and right, only forward. And we are okay until here. Somehow I didn't like that fact that when it's sitting up, it's turning backwards. So when it's stand up, it's changing the but I think it's only on the hide canvas changing the direction. So you know what? We're gonna take this out from here. We're gonna put them over here. So we're gonna say here change direction layer layer movement direction, but before it's getting unactive this. Okay. And we are in a play mode again. Okay. We're gonna do like this. Copy, so end up, paste up here. Okay. Test again. 52 minutes and we didn't even finish to sit on one chair correctly. Okay, even if it's not a big deal, let's say, then I go like this and you, okay. Now let's make another chair of this. This is the chair one, Control D, make another chair. We're gonna drag it. Okay. Let's rotate. Okay, let's test. You can put a middle animation while he's sitting down, another state, okay, to do, I don't know, singing stuff. So in this position is working, okay. Let's maybe do another chair, Control D. This one is gonna make, we'll bring it a little bit like nearby, even how is acting when getting the position of the of the chairs. As if you remember, this face, wave face, is the one with the tag chair. So if we have a tag here, we will have a tag here too. What we can do is we go in the show canvas and we do set active and we activate this face, and this face has to be then inactive, but this has to be before it's gathering, to be like set active canvas, set active stone over here. Okay, now the same thing we have to do for this other chair that we have it nearby. In this way, canvas set active, I'm gonna bring it up here, this way face, activate. And the problem is that it has to even deactivate this. This is another thing. So it has to deactivate probably when it's hiding the canvas, because we don't have other choices. When hiding the canvas, we said inactive inactive this one. Let's do the same for the author chair. Hide canvas, set active, this way face, boom. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot to stay on this video. Now let's test these two chairs. This is because when we have two chairs, one nearby, okay? Because otherwise our list is gonna get too big. And we can set on the list to be a limit with the first, but still. Okay, this one is working. I'm gonna test this chair. Oh, I like this one more. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, this one here over here. This one is better. Okay. This one we didn't actually set that thing with. Oh, let's do it even on that one. Even if we can do something like a prefab now, and I'm just gonna do it again. Showing you action. Then on show, we have to actually show this face. Okay, but this face has to be turned off, and also it will be turned off here to leave. Okay, I'll save everything. I don't know, do we want to make something else? Do we miss something else? Author test? Let's do another more test, since I have another 3 minutes before I do an hour of video. Gonna be a lot of code. Oh, this one is cool, man. Oh, you see what? I didn't deactivate the canvas, man. See over here, I sit down, the canvas is still active. Oh, we have a problem now. Let's see how we gonna do that. So it's show canvas, and the hide canvas is gonna be only on player exit. But we need to deactivate this on sit down actually too. So we're gonna bring here at active. Set inactive actually. Set inactive. No, we cannot do this. We have to do a list of them then. So sit down, nope. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Let me cancel these chairs over here because I have a problem when seeing all these chairs. We need to put the height canvas a little bit different from the position where it is now. What I mean, that when sitting down, the player has to not stay with not moving. How can I tell you? Here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get the mesh render from here, copy component. I'm gonna put it on the show canvas, on hide canvas actually. And I'm gonna paste this. You don't need to do this. This is just for me to show you something, okay? And on the cube, I'm gonna get this copy component and hide canvas. Put even okay. So do you remember the show hide canvas? Okay. The thing is that this one we don't really want it like so big because it's still inside this thing. So we can do a couple of things here. Actually, not even that. what? I'm gonna do the simple way. I'm gonna just make it more small. In this way, when he's sitting down, it should not get colliding with it. And I can even move it a little bit more forward, and to be sure that it's actually not doing glitches when it's getting out and it's not passing through, because otherwise it's gonna get like stupid chair stuff canvas over. Let me test it like this before I can actually tune the mesh render problem. I want to see. This is the thing. So he's sitting down. What is going on now? What did I change? Oh my god. Wait. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Bring both the chair back. This one is broken. let me test fire. This is weird. There is something that I didn't check. No, okay, this one is like stupid chair. This one is working. What about this? This one is working. You know why? Because this chair, I didn't put this face. Okay, I just deleted the good chairs. I'm gonna delete this one. Trust me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is a good chair. The same thing I'm gonna do here on the height canvas. I'm gonna bring back that mesh render and mesh slider config on. It's gonna be a long tutorial. I get bored. Cube. Copy. This is just for showing. You don't need to actually do this. Actually, you probably gonna need to do this because if you want to actually see this, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more small, the height canvas, and a little bit this. Be sure that it's passing through, and a little bit like this. Maybe. Huh? Be sure that the last one thing that is exiting is from this. Let's test it. Now, why I want to do this is because I don't want him to collide with anything. So you see over there his hand. Still need to move it a little bit forward. So let's do that now. A little bit more forward. You can actually change the shape of this, okay? So when this thing is hiding, I want to add an action that the action is gonna set inactive the canvas, okay? Canvas gonna set inactive. This is why I want it, okay? I'm sitting down and for some reason I'm still hide canvas, set inactive canvas text. Ooh, this is big actually. I don't really like it. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to do this. And move it a little bit more forward, but I can put even a condition. If player is in this state, create a bool and that bool is gonna disable this. You know what? This is gonna create a little bit of problem if I'm getting around here nearby and I'm sliding around. I'm gonna yeah, I can move it a little bit more forward on a little bit more because otherwise it's gonna stay active if I'm not passing through that stupid thing. I can actually put the trigger on the same if I'm not the two triggers in one. Yeah, are you joking with me? How far has to be this? Let me see. This is on Z 1.3 and 8. Okay, 1.3 and 8. I can put even a trigger when he's sitting down over here, like the third trigger to have more precision on this. Because see, I get over here, then I go away, and here is my problem. See, that's the problem that I want to. Now I'm passing here. It's okay. Oh, no, 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 no. We create another trigger. This one we go move it back. Set inactive object. Yeah, we can leave it, but it's useful. I'm gonna create another trigger inside the chair. Trigger, 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 game creator, trigger. Now this has to be small in comparison with everyone. So it has to be like 0.2, something like that, 0.1 or 0.1. No, one we can actually make it like even 0.5 because this is the red line, okay? So maybe staying this side or that side is not gonna get triggered. And this one it's 0.2. I can put a measure in there to show you what I mean by change trigger on player enter. It's gonna object player enter. We're gonna create an action, drag the action. This is gonna be on only one action for one stupid thing. Set inactive this canvas. Okay. Let me see if I actually put it. Here is gonna be a little bit of playing with it. I have to do a couple of tests to be sure that I'm very sure that there are even other ways, but you know, for the first time, wait, sit down. Nope. I think that the outer trigger is a little bit too big. The show canvas a little bit too big. I'm gonna make this y1 0.5, 0.3 actually, and x is that one over there. That's the z1 0.3. Let's test it like this. Probably I'm not gonna need the third trigger over here, but a stupid chair, huh? Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little bit weird, but I'm gonna do it with a bool. So actually when I press the E key, this bool is gonna get toggled. So this show canvas not gonna show the canvas. It will actually have a bool. So and add a bool. Here, bool. Here, sit on chair. I'm gonna use this bool. I hate it. Now, when I'm sitting on the chair, I'm gonna press the E key, so which means that I'm gonna do the animation. So I'm gonna toggle the bool. I'm gonna put the bool on inactive. And I press W. That thing is gonna get anyway desired by the height cam. Yep. You can put the bool here too. It's the same thing, but set the active inactive. Oh yeah, freaking hell. The canvas has to have a show canvas. At this bool, okay. You need a third trigger. Show canvas is gonna dun. Yeah, we still need a third trigger. Freaking hell, man. Game creator trigger. So show canvas. Add action. Set active. We can activate this one and this one on enable. It will do a bool action. I'm not very sure about this. Okay. Then when I'm gonna press the E key, which be this, I'm gonna say sit on chair off, and if sit on chair off, bool 2. I can create a little bit more stuff around, like I don't like all this stuff. This trigger, these things, I don't like it. It's a little bit too much mess. I'm gonna go back here, edited, hide canvas. And hide canvas, we're gonna actually hide the canvas. And for not having problems, I'm gonna put like how much it was, 1.08 or something. I'm gonna put show canvas a little bit more here. And it's gonna be more clean, what the hell. I put the chair like 3,000 far away. Now the show and the hide, it's one in the other. It's gonna show hide, something, I think. No, the show it's working, not showing. Show canvas. My bad. Again, I forgot to put the chair, like. Okay, show canvas. Hide canvas. Zero 0302 0302. I'm solving anything. Zero 0302. So the show has to be when it's here and it's showing it. And exit has to be far away. Hide and the show. think I know why, because the show one doesn't have all. I mean, like, weird. I'm gonna close all. I can play with it since I see the mesh render. I can tweak it and see where I have the problem. Doesn't want to be get out, like hide or exit. I think I put them to, so can't put them not even too far away, because otherwise the animation is gonna happen too far away and it's gonna get like with his legs more far away. I'm curious if I'm gonna do like this, control. I can put even a condition if the key has been pressed, hide. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Like canvas, where is it? It should work. It does this. Show hide. Show. And I will have to put trigger. On input, on key down, on E key. Call an action, not a condition there. Call an action is the E key we're pressing only to sit down. If we press it to get up, then I have to call a condition. So it's gonna be set active, inactive, and I have. Now let's see if it's working. Probably the animation is gonna be too slow and it's gonna get activated again because it's getting colliding with that, with the two triggers. But nope, working. But if I want to leave, active. I don't like the fact that it's sitting on the what can I say, side of the couch. But for that I can do something like make this tool a little bit more small, like this one a little bit. Actually, this one I don't even need it. It's the show canvas. is getting show canvas. Show canvas with really small, because this one is gathering the list and then it's saying, oh, I have to stay here down here. Okay. See. Now one thing that I want is to see if I'm pressing now here, the E key doesn't work. It's okay. One last test, and now we actually changing the pressure render with this one, and what I want now to do is more chairs to actually be able to with different rotation and position. Another one. So even another one. In that position. Let's see. 1 hour and a half. The moment of the true. Did we made it? Sit down. Yep. Go to this one. Down. Okay. The canvas, I have to change the position. I don't see nothing. What is saying over there? But you can change the position of the canvas whenever you like. You can actually pop up a message. Yeah, I mean, in the end, the fact that actually it's staying on the side, it's a little bit more realistic, you know, depends how you see it. The thing like that, what I need to do here now is if I press again E key, is doing the loop of sitting down, which not a big deal, but this can be done over here on while I sit down. While I sit down, to not be able to have any more the option of, which means if I'm sitting down, I have to deactivate this. Sit down, deactivate. Set active. Set active. I'm gonna deactivate this, but it has to be activated back when I'm getting up. So I have to put set active. No, actually that one is getting activated by the canvas, so I don't even need that. Okay. See. Oh wait, yeah, this isn't working on all the chairs. I think so. If I press the E key now, I cannot do anymore. I've pressed forward, yes, it's working. Pressing back, yep. Okay. So even in the last 2 minutes, we solve a problem. Well, big tutorial, 1 hour and a half for sitting on a freaking chair. I hope that you at least have fun. I'm very tired now, okay? I'll see you guys.